Hello, esteemed candidates. I am Lizzie Wells, your coach for this training segment of the Touching Life Skill International Development Coordinator Selection Exercise. At this time, I will advise you to jot down some important points as we begin. Here is the outline for today's discussion. We have the About Us, our services, our arms, membership and general program, roles of a coordinator, and how to set up a center. Point 1. A briefing on Touching Life Skills International Development Foundation. TLSID Foundation was founded in the year 2016 and so far has evolved from a cooperative society to an incorporated society, and in 2018 it became a foundation. We are generally known for our skill training and entrepreneurial development program, also with empowerment, but we carry out other services beyond these lines. Today, we have trained and empowered over 90,000 persons and still counting. We have our impact in over 180 towns and communities in Nigeria and 43 communities in other West African nations, 12 in other Asian communities and still counting. Next here, services, what we do. Our services, what we do. We have here a skill training and entrepreneurial development. Next is our health care services to the elderly and children, business empowerment and funding, community development projects, peace advocacy, and much more. Next is our arms. We have various aspects of our work. We have the foundation, we have the society, the partners, and the clinic. Next point is our programs. TLSID group comprises of the society and foundation. We have the general programs and membership programs. Firstly, let me take you through the general programs. It consists of programs generally beneficial to members and non-members, and they include elderly care services, child care services, community development services, peace programs, and youth development programs. These programs are our voluntary services in different regions. The services in the general programs are not exclusive to the members of the Touching Life Skill International Development only. They are totally free for members and non-members. That's why it's called general service. It's a service for all. Next program to discuss is our membership programs. These are programs beneficial to only the members of our societies and foundation. These programs were created to help develop, increase, and boost the financial capacity of members of our societies and foundation. Our members are donors who in their efforts have contributed their efforts and money for the success of our general and voluntary programs. The projects of our foundation thrives through the efforts of our societies and members. Their sacrifices has contributed to our successes, so these programs were created to assist their work and increase membership capacity for more productivity. These membership programs include but not limited to STED, which is skills, training, and entrepreneurial development, and BEEF, which is our business empowerment and funding, and all other general programs. Next discussion is our tiers of membership programs. There are different tiers of membership, namely, we have the junior. This is an annual donor that has contributed up to 5,000 naira in 1 year. This membership category is the lowest, and the foundation also offers benefits like the STED and BEEF program to our junior tier members to increase their financial capacity for bigger donations. And we have number 2 here, associates. This category of annual donors have contributed up to 25,000 naira in 1 year. This is the second tier of membership, and they have access to the junior tier benefits and the opportunity to volunteer in any capacity and monthly entrepreneur or business trainings. We have number 3 here, the partner. This is also an annual donor. This donor has contributed up to 50,000 naira in 1 year. This tier has access to benefit from tier 1, and 2 membership privileges, and to become a member of the Directorate of Planning Committee, that's the DPC, of the foundation, and lots of other perks and benefits. Lastly is the sustainer. A sustainer is a monthly donor, and there are different categories of sustainers. Sustainers can register as individuals or organizations. A sustainer has access to extend our program as an organization to different regions. An individual sustainer can be elected to an executive position in the foundation, and an organizational sustainer can be contracted for a project as well, and a lot of other perks and benefits. Note that all tiers of membership can access our regular, annual, and special events and benefit from our services. To get more information about the tiers of membership, you can follow the link posted here for more details. How to apply? You visit the link and follow the robot, choose a tier of membership, and enroll. Our next point of discussion is the roles of a coordinator. The roles and responsibilities of a state coordinator are as follows: to create and coordinate centers in the location, to appoint state executives and local government coordinators in the location, to mobilize and train the workforce within the state, to coordinate organizational projects within the state as may be assigned to you from time to time, to forward daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly report to the organization's executive committee, to ensure to follow and guide others to follow and carry out to every detail the objects of the foundation. You will help us create and execute schedules within the state. You will be greeting and communicating with staff and guests of the foundation in the region. You maintain effective workflow in the state office. You manage foundation's budgets in the state. You develop administrative staff by providing coaching, educational opportunities, and information, resolving administrative problems by analyzing information, identifying and communicating solutions. And again, you provide information by answering requests and questions. Next is how to set up a center. The first step to creating a center is to first understand our expansionism mentality and structure. A state coordinator is an associate member and also a state executive of the foundation. The executive responsibilities of a state coordinator originate from the volunteering privileges of an associate member. Also know that the qualifying factor for coordinating in any capacity lies in the voluntary pioneering of a TLSID membership center. As outlined above, we are able to carry out our general voluntary programs through the efforts of our esteemed members. This is to say, one of our primary ways of fundraising is through our membership contributions, meaning where there are members, the general programs progresses. Hence, one way to encourage membership contributions to the Touching Life Skills International Development General Programs is through the STED and BEEF programs designed mainly for our junior tier members. We believe that if this tier of membership is doing well, they can advance to become sustainers. STED and BEEF programs has helped develop our members to becoming major stakeholders in our foundation. STED and BEEF programs are membership business development programs with the aim to boost and increase the financial capacity of our donor members. These projects are supported by our societies and individual or corporate partners. TLSID Foundation is strongly supported by a group of societies and individual or corporate partners, some of which are a product of our voluntary programs, STED and BEEF. So far, TLSID has the support of 67 societies comprising of 59 self-originated societies and 18 affiliate societies and still counting. About STED and BEEF: Skill Training and Entrepreneurial Development Program, STED, and Business Empowerment and Funding Program, that's the BEEF. Our STED program features over 10 skills, namely agriculture, accessories, cosmetology, special chemistry, fashion and designs, baking and pastries, web designs and applications, paint production, paper making, textiles, furnitures and fittings, forex trading, and lots more. STED runs for a minimum of 24 weeks and ends with certification. BEEF is an empowerment program for certified STED beneficiaries and alumni. It comes with the equipping and funding for beneficiaries of STED. Now, the next discussion for today is the steps to center creation. One easy and stress-free method of center creation is through the STED program. A TLSID center is a meeting point for members, and it can be used for administrative purpose and programs purpose. We get centers through partnerships with communities, state or local government authorities, religious groups, private or public school authorities, other societies and NGOs, public entities, and public office holders. To create a center, a coordinator is expected to contact any of these authorities and entities seeking partnerships through the provision of free centers for our membership programs like the STED and BEEF. Also, centers can become places to carry out some of our general programs and a meeting point for members. Immediately a center is given any of the mentioned entities through writing, then and until then that we can proceed to the next step of enrolling members and volunteers for that center. Enrolled members can, as a first call of action, register to participate from the free STED and BEEF program. We can also proceed where necessary to pioneer other general programs depending on the kind and capacity of the center. A few steps to pioneering a center. Step 1. Take a letter to your prospect, which should be a village chief or head, local government chairman or caretaker committee chairman, or a mayor. Also, you can contact a state governor or commissioner, religious heads, heads of societies or NGOs, heads of schools, etc. Who you can contact depends on who you have access to and who can respond to your request. You are contacting these personalities and entities with the aim of getting a written permission to use their facility, maybe schools, auditorium, skill centers, town halls, etc., for our voluntary programs, which certainly will be beneficial to their communities. Your letter of request will be issued directly from our office. You will only stand in as a contact person there. And then step 2, visit for further discussion when necessary. Give them a reason to participate and partner with us. Step 3, get the permission letter and send a scanned original copy to Touching Life Skills International Development email. Step 4, recruit volunteers. You will be given a step-by-step guide when you get to this point. We will handle the recruitment exercise of volunteers for you. All you have to do is recommend and send their profiles to us. Step 5. Advertise for members or organize a membership enrollment exercise showcasing its perks and benefits. You'll be properly guided. Step 6. Enroll members to the STED program. Divide them into classes. This will get easier with the help of the facilitators and volunteers. Step 7. Plan and organize for an opening ceremony of the center and inauguration ceremony of our volunteers together with the flag off of the STED program for members of that center. The inauguration program will welcome the presence of all of the TLSID National or Zonal Management Committee and will be presided by the members of the National or Zonal Executive Working Committee so as to make your event a memorable one. Step 8. Inform TLSID Programs Committee of your dates. Note that this is only a guide, but it is not in any way limited to the order I have just outlined. The major aim is to acquire a center as soon as possible. Any method you know will be more comfortable and easy for you can be applied as long as it does not break the rules or go against the objective of the foundation and what is legal in your constituency. Also ensure to communicate with us frequently on every step so as to be properly guided. Thank you for your time. Please, you can send in your questions at this time. I will be open to respond to you as soon as possible. Once you are satisfied, we'll proceed with the temporary appointment and officially commission you for this task.